So you may well have taken a theory test, you may have squeezed through it, or you may have failed it. And you're now wondering how you can be getting that fairly decent results at home on mock tests or in the apps, and yet still having problems on your theory test. One of the problems is that simply doing those things, the apps and the multiple choice test, you're getting to memorize questions and answers. You're picking keywords from a question, and then you're picking a keyword or phrase in one of the answers, and you're getting lucky. In the real world, and before that in the actual test, you will be confronted with questions and situations are not quite what you've had before. And no, you can't remember all of the questions and all the answers that go with them. And yes, on the test, you will encounter some questions that you've never had before. But all of the questions that you will get on the theory test cover all of the subjects that you actually have had in previous questions, and hopefully in the books that you will have read and the articles that you'll have read about driving. Now, I've been driving for quite a few years, and over the years, I've looked at that book about road signs and stuff, and I've got a road signs book, and I've got a highway code, and I've got a book about the driving test. That's older than any of you watching this. We've also got an advanced driving book from donkeys years ago. And we've also got an advanced driving book from more recently. I've also had some a highway code for related to children as well. And another highway code. These are highway codes. Every few years, the highway code, oops, that's not very good. Got the stopping distance. That one is one of many that I've got over the years. Every few years, they have a reprint. There are also other driving books. This is a belter. This is a few years old. Which is I've got more up to date ones, of course. The official guide to driving. The point I'm making is that if you simply go through the apps and the questions, you won't get a proper understanding of what driving is about, what road situations are about, and all the implications of what to do when you see road signs and such. You should be able to answer a question with understanding. And one way to do that is when you're doing a mock test, find somebody to help you and ask them to tell you the questions, but for them not to give you any options at all. So you're going to get a question and you're going to have to dig into your understanding the actual answer without looking at a list of 4 answers, one of which is always the correct one. So have a go at that with mum, dad, friend, or somebody else, one of your friends who's doing the theory test as well. Listen to a question on its own and see if you actually do know it. Because if you don't know it, you're going to have problems when you're driving, and that's not good. Happy days. Thanks for watching.